I want to tell you a story why many of us progressives want healthcare codified as a right. This is important. And people might say, oh, that is just kind of wishful thinking, or you get a cable bill. Now, when the cable company is fighting with the distributors of movies or whatever, they can decide that they don't want to carry the comedy channel, or they can decide that they don't want to carry HBO or whatever. But that doesn't really matter. It doesn't have a material effect on your life. There are certain things in life that should not be dependent on businesses fighting each other to determine how to serve or service you. Today, I got this shocker. Here comes in my mailbox. Cigna to end contract with Memorial Hermann. 178,000 customers affected. In other words, 178,000 folks in the Houston area will be affected. What exactly is happening? Well, here it goes. Cigna, the nation's fourth largest health insurance company, on Monday said it would terminate its contract with Houston-based Memorial Hermann Hospital System in March, dropping as many as 178,000 plan members and 1,460 affiliated doctors from its network. The move, which comes after months of negotiations over hospital billing rates, would affect anyone with an employer-sponsored Cigna plan. However, those covered under the insurer's Medicare Advantage program for seniors will not be affected. The contract termination will be effective March 16. I want you to see there in that little piece, you learned a whole lot about how healthcare is a business. You are just a commodity, and it's nothing to do with your health. Here's what they're telling you here. They're saying, you know what? We understand that each of us want to make as much money as we can off of your body, off of your illness, off of your sickness. So I'm going to fight the hospitals. The insurance company wants to pay out as little as it can, and that hospital wants to get as much as it can. They can't come to agreement, so they say, oh, to hell with you, and guess who suffers? You do. When you hear us talk about Medicare for all, what it tells you is we eliminate those possibilities of you being nothing more than a cable company, not wanting to carry HBO or the comedy channel or whatever. But I want to show you what security looks like. The second paragraph said, the move, which comes after months of negotiations over hospital billing rates, would affect anyone with an employer-sponsored Cigna plan. However, those covered under insurer's Medicare Advantage program for seniors will not be affected. In other words, the government program is solid. The government program is steady. The government program, those people have to worry nothing about it, because Medicare Advantage ensures that X amount of dollars are going to be paid, and it gets paid. No issues, no problem. When we're talking Medicare for all, we're talking much better than Medicare Advantage. We're talking much better than the standard Medicare, which is 80-20 right now for many people, and which has a donut hole. All of that is gone with Medicare, and companies cannot fight each other to jack up prices that ultimately, guess who pays for? You pay for it. And if you think this occurrence is like, oh, this is just a one-off thing, right? No, it's not. Here's the other story. They claim their goal is to keep healthcare affordable. No, their goal is not to keep healthcare affordable. Their goal is to maximize profits for their shareholders. And the way to maximize profits from their shareholders is to keep more of your premiums and to pay less of your premiums to hospitals. Now, the kicker here is this. This is not an offshoot or something that doesn't happen very often. Here's this other one. In October, United Healthcare shocked the Houston insurance market by announcing it was dropping the Houston Methodist Hospital System from its network of providers as of January 1st, if an agreement could not be reached by year's end. The insurance company said, we're going to extort the hospitals if we can't come to some sort of an agreement. And how many people will that affect? That will affect 100,000 people. The healthcare prices are not rising because the services are rising or because of any of those things. They are rising because the shareholders want a return on their dollars that is greater than inflation. If they are going to get a return on their dollars greater than inflation, the insurance companies have two options: raise your prices or pay less or deny more services, and they decide to do all three. People, understand what is going on here. When we talk Medicare for all, what we're talking about is security in your health care. Security that you will not have to worry about these titans of business who just use you as a cog, as some sort of a method to make money on you. That's their sole purpose. They don't care about you. It's not about your health. So when you see senators, any candidate that is running on anything other than Medicare for all, they are running to ensure these charlatans, these thieves, these healthcare thugs continue to profit on your body. Any particular candidate who is not running on Medicare for all, they are not running in your best interest. They are running in the best interest of those corporations, meaning insurance companies, hospitals, drug companies, to maximize profits on your body at your expense.